What's going on, everybody? This is Aaron from the one and only R-Man Films, and today we are going to go right into a brand new filter to the collection exclusively from Prism Lens Effects. Here we go. So this is the brand new blue flare filter in my collection. It's not brand new on Prism Lens Effects, but it's brand new to me. So let me tell you a little bit about this bad boy right here. Now it's a little hard to see because there is double-sided glass, but there is actual lines in here. I'm going to show you guys in a second using the bulb and my practical light right behind me. So exactly what does this do? It kind of creates a anamorphic style blue flare effect to your look. Whether you're doing photos or videos, it does some type of linear thing going on. And also what's cool is that it has the thread to rotate it, so you don't have to worry about it just going vertical or horizontal or just diagonal. You can actually rotate it. You can make it like a cool effect type of thing if you're into that, and just mix and match with whatever you're shooting. Now, just a quick reminder, this filter is only exclusive at PrismLensEffects.com. You can't get on Amazon, you can't get on Walmart, you can't get on B&H, you can't get on Anorama, any other camera rental website for any type of business. It's only right here at PrismLensEffects.com. Now, of course, I'm not getting paid to do this, but I'm sharing my honest opinion about it because I do love the brand. I do love their filters. It's so different out there, and it's better to just do it in camera. You know, people say, oh, I'll do it in post. Don't waste your time in post. Do it right in the camera so you don't have to worry about it. Save the time, you know? So what is the cost of this awesome filter? It is exactly $75 on their website before shipping and handling. And of course, besides the filter itself, they won't just send you this. They will send you an awesome pouch that includes with the filter itself. Every filter comes with a pouch, of course, when they are in stock. So let me just show you guys really quick about this filter. So right now, you can't really see it, but if we go in real close, you could see that flare right there on my actual light. It's literally sitting on the thread. I don't have the thread size for this lens right now, but this is what it is. So if I turn it, you're gonna see that. I'm watching it in my viewfinder right now. Yeah, you can see, you can literally turn this entire thing and it will rotate it. You can go to a horizontal type of thing. It could be staying vertical, the diagonal, and literally this just sits so cool. I love this thing. Now, an awesome question people want to know is about the sizes. Now, the normal size is 77mm for all the threads that they do sell separately for an up ring or down ring, or however they say that. So it comes in the 77mm, it comes in the 82, and then the matte box by the 4.565. And they also have a rainbow version of it that comes in the 77mm and the same matte box. And they do have a limited edition orange one that you can pick up. So if you're gonna look into the orange one, definitely check it out on the Prism Lens Effects website and you can check it out. I'm into the blue one. I think the blue one is gorgeous, so it's just personal preference. Now, don't get me wrong, this is an awesome filter for video, but also this is also for photos. You can mix and match. It doesn't matter. Either way, as long as the thread works and it fits what your needs are for photos or any type of content, you will be having no problem. You will be having the best fun and the best time on set while you're shooting in camera with the filters. I personally love it. I think you should definitely pick it up for sure. I highly recommend it. I actually did a shoot in New York City, and it's the best place to do it, especially in Times Square. I did it with my guy Randy. We did a quick photo shoot, and what's a better place to do it than Times Square? It has the most lights, most ways to, you know, bend reality with the photos. And I was shooting with like a few lenses on that day, so let's actually get right into it, and then I'll explain how the flares reflected within every type of photo that we took. All right, so let's just get into the first photo. There is a few of them, but I'm just gonna go through them really quick. There's not much to explain because it's pretty explanatory about what is in the photo. I did use the filter the entire time of the shoot, and we're gonna start off with this one. This is the photo of him looking to the left, and as you see in the background on the huge Jumbotron in the back, it is reflecting in a diagonal form. I wanted that. I didn't want to do it in a vertical or horizontal because of the fact that it will take away from the red coat, and the red light was beaming on him, so we kind of wanted that like red and blue effect. It's kind of like also what I was sharing with him about like my ideas for the day, and I was mainly kind of killing two birds with one stone, doing work and making this review for you guys, and I wanted to do it so bad, so it worked out even better. Okay, so this is a really cool one. This is him sitting down on the ledge where the taxis are behind him, and the Jumbotron is behind him again where the ball drops for New Year's. So if you've ever been to New York, you know what that's like. You're definitely gonna see it there. And there is a couple of more signs on the right, which actually has the split lighting of the greens and the blues and a little bit of the reds, but the blues are mainly there. I'm doing it vertical because his jacket is perfectly fine. I wanted him to have the light flares shooting right in front of him. That was kind of like my initial idea. It is in a crooked type of stance, like a Dutch angle in a way. So I had no problem like messing with this photo. I thought it was cool. Next photo is of him again sitting down. We are same spot. I told him to just take off his jacket this time, and the reason why I did that is because I was waiting for the Jumbotrons to change, because all of the advertisements were changing and the lights were shining, whether it was white, whether it was green, whether it was blue, but this one just happened to be a pure white, so that kind of bended the blue on his back, and then having the green shine again on the actual billboards in front of him. So this was an interesting shot. I had a few of them. I had to take a couple takes and kind of rotate it in a certain way of how the light bends. It was really freezing outside. I feel bad he had to buy gloves, but we you know, had an awesome time. That's what makes the memories, you know. So this one of the shoes I really did enjoy. I was actually shooting on my 1.4 50mm, and this is how I got this super clean look right in frame. It's beaming right through his pants. The Dutch of the light was another thing I was going for here, considering I wasn't shooting vertical, I was shooting horizontal. And right now you can see through his legs, it's kind of overlapping his right leg, and that's also what I like. And the beam of light in the top left corner is a really prime example of how the beam works. It literally just makes a split. It stretches out that light. And you will definitely notice it in a lot of films and a lot of music videos that they do like the repetitive thing. And sometimes, most of them, they know better, like they'll do it in camera. They won't wait till in post. You know, if you don't have the software, just do it in camera in time at the shoot. This is a simple one. If I'm putting on his hoodie for his coat, we put it right back on at a different angle. And I wanted it in this shot because they were doing construction in the back and there was one huge light behind him. So I wanted that to capture right over him, kind of like a halo thing. This is all just pure examples of how the flare works. So this is awesome. This is a very cool shot. I really did enjoy. I kind of switched lenses to a 10 to 18mm on a f4 to 5.6, and I did a super landscape thing. But now I'm in the opposite side of Times Square. So what we have there is the Lion King, we have the Gap, and then behind them has the complete red stairs. And this has a super split light of everything from the studio to the Gap sign to the billboard where the Lion King is, and then on the billboard where the Lion King is, and then over there to the left side going into the Hard Rock Cafe that we have over there too. This is awesome. I love this like canvas photo. I kind of boosted up the colors a little bit because the lighting on him was perfect when the billboard was shining white, so it kind of lit up that shadows in front of him along with the floor and his shoes. So this is a cool, awesome example. All right, this is the very last photo. This is again with the 10 to 18. I did like an up shot because I wanted to show off the Jordans that he had, because he really wanted to showcase them. Now the flare is getting into a real big effect with this one. The reason why I'm talking about this one is because when you're shooting with LEDs behind your subject or whatever, you're going to see your flare kind of pop. You're gonna see your flare like boom, you know? It's gonna make so many lines because the fact that the flare itself already has maybe around 10 lines, 10 to 12 lines. I'm just gonna take an educated guess. And it's gonna make like a big beam. And it looks cool if you know how to position it and how to rotate the lens as well. So it's kind of like a hit or miss if you know exactly how you're planning your shot and if you're pre-planning, so that just kind of works out better for yourself. Okay, so these were all of the photos that I did. Do I recommend this? Absolutely, 100%. I don't regret purchasing it. It was not too bad. Of course, it was $75, and people can say, oh, you know, you can find one cheaper, but it won't look as natural because of the glass that they use to make it, which is phenomenal. But you can find all that BTS on the Prism Lens Effects website and their Instagram. I'm gonna link that below as well, along with mine and using it and all the photos that I've taken. So these were just a few of them. So I have about like 10 on my page, so you can go check that out as well. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm so happy. I will see all you guys in the next video. Have a good night.